So yes, as you can see, my office is still my bed and the table next to it. I have some artwork that I will be doing and everything, and I want to ask, please pardon, I am in a ton of pain. There was a big mishap I'm opening what I just brought in. There's a big mishap at my doctor's office, and none of my messages went through to my doctor about refills that I needed. And I went almost 5 days without my meds. And let me tell you, by the third day, I spiraled badly. So hence no recordings. I am only now feeling almost decent. I'm still very exhausted. Finally did get my meds, and I have now a direct line to my doctor's secretary so that I can communicate with her directly instead of going through the office. But off that soapbox, I have received the April Sterling Ink Deluxe, so I want to show it to you. So let me set up the vinyls for it, and almost done. And then I'm going to show you, I received one of 2 of my orders from Coffee Monsterz. So let's go look at this first. All right, there we go. Now we can see it. Now I have this on the brown side of the board that it came in. So this is very spring, very floral. And then this is the side that does not have the markets and house stuff, which I love that. That's probably going to get used into something. So there's that one. And then real quick, this is the vinyl. Let me see if this would look better. There we go. The vinyl for the April, it's the A5 size. Now I know that if you subscribe to her email, and I think possibly also on her Facebook or Instagram, I know definitely the email. If you do her newsletter, you will receive an email of different sizes of this printout, so that if you have a smaller or larger, those sizes will be automatically in there so that you can take care of them. Move that out of the way. Oops. And then, of course, as always, we get the days and the dates in each of those. As I've stated in the past, I always get the deluxe kit. So it's going to have a few things more and a different setup than the others. The regular kit, and please, I apologize if I'm giving the wrong names. She has 3 kits. So this would be kit number 2. I subscribe to kit number 3. Kit number 2 usually is wrapped in tissue paper with one of these beautiful vinyls with it. And then you get a second vinyl in the black envelope inside. With the deluxe, I get the black envelope for everything. And then I have my vinyls on the inside. I do, when I was getting the second kit, I was gently taking the tissue off of the vinyls so that closed it in order to use it in my book. So you can look at past videos where I was, if I had tissue paper, you know it was the second kit, and you can take a look and see what a second kit is. So these are the 2 vinyls for that. And then in this kit, let me get the envelope out. You always get a freebie when you place an order. So this is the April one. And then the April tabs, which I haven't used any of the tabs so far this year, so they may actually get used in a different year or something, because I always hold on to all of the tabs. Let me come in, and this is the Serif and Sans Serif of April. And then, and I want to apologize. We've got a gloomy day, so the lighting isn't as, forthcoming. But there is the extra tabs and the April month small, and then the business card. I don't believe I'm going to set up in this video. One of the things that has happened is I have definitely regressed in the amount of flexibility and use of my foot, because I didn't think missing that many days was going to impact my foot that much, but it did. And now every time I have my leg down, it blows up. So I'm going to be limited. Let's get to the rest of this. Those are what I call the single decorative, which she usually has a single decorative of flowers in her kits. And then these are, they're not corners, they're like little, a lot of times I use these in the note area of my weeklies, because they're small enough to fit right in there, and she does a collage so that it's all done for you. So I love that. These are tearaways. These are the smaller version of the tearaways. This page is actually, when she started doing the deluxe set, every year that she has done it, she has introduced something new to see how it would do. And if it did not get anything, it would be replaced. And so far, this one seems to be sticking, which I don't mind. Again, it's small, and they fit in the monthly. And I love those. And they're little tearaways and little motifs as well. This is the larger version and the larger pages. There we go. Went the wrong direction. So larger pages and larger collages, which I like. And then these are the room looks. The static is amazing. So room looks. And then this one is the large painting with some larger flower pieces. Now I will let you know, if you haven't noticed, you probably have, I mean, why not? A lot of her designs, there we go, she creates specific aspects, and then they're all brought together in different ways. So she's not making, that's why you're seeing a lot of the same flower setups like that was in the smaller, but just larger, so that it can accommodate any size book. So this only comes, one of these only come in the second set, which I believe is the regular set, and there's like a newbie set which has small pieces from everything. So this is the deluxe, and in the deluxe you get 2 of these washi and edge sheets. And then we have the frames. And with the frames, I usually put the stamps that she creates. I do like the flower stamps. They remind me of old English paintings. And then these are the decorative washies. And then the pictures that are torn. And these are the stripes, strips, however you want to say it. And normally what I do is I will cut the top and bottom, and that gives me 3 sizes instead of 2. I've done a video of that, so definitely welcome to go take a look and talking where I talk about that. And then each set comes with these for those who do undated planners. So this one's definitely an excellent and a regular. And here is the large picture image. Now, there are 2 sets of these. If you didn't get this one and you got a different one, then you are welcome to go to her site and you can purchase, I believe for $3. Don't quote me on it. Could be $3.90, $4.20, I don't know. But this image has a twin in a different type. So you can buy that or any other extras if you would like. So that is the April set, and I will let you know when I'm going to do that. I did mention to one of the comments from a young lady asking about what machines I chose for work. And I did choose the Caesar Romeo, and I am planning on doing some business videos. Unfortunately, yeah, that was taken out of commission unwantingly. So I'm kind of stuck with that. So looks like Coe. And if I said that wrong, please, I apologize. But it looks like, oh wow, the sticker does not want to come off. 1 second. All right, goodness gracious, it did not want to get off. So I'm going to put that down here because I will be filling up. I was up at 4 a.m. this morning taking my husband to the airport. And these are the washies that I purchased. Let me see. I did purchase a few other things. So I did get 2 of the book washies, and I did 1 of the home or neighborhood washies, what I did. Sorry, I don't have the names, but they were on her anniversary. So I did receive this freebie and this one, and then her business card with a beautiful thank you. And if you did not see, Helen has collaborated, that's the word I'm looking for, with Robert Oster again for a new ink, which will hopefully be coming out here in April. The bag is adorable, by the way. I'll be holding on to that. But the ink will come out sometime in April, and it's like Muddy Pond or Murky Pond. Can't wait for that. This is the card, which, just to make sure that you guys know, she is not doing the bean cards anymore, which honestly, I had a tough time keeping up with them and then remembering to send them in, so that I have no problem with that. I love the cards, and they're a nice little decoration. I did the work flags. I purchased a bunch more minis or tiny icons. So that's the laptop number 2, and then paper. And then I love the fact that she is doing a smaller version of the work. And then I also have the neutral TV doodles. I do have more, as I said, coming in. Those are going to be the envelopes because I forgot to order those when she did that. And I'll definitely show you when that occurs. I'm going to quickly just do a glance back because I did show you my setup when I did March and where I was blocking things out. And I just want to do a quick show you how that's been working, where some areas or some I'm not doing a whole lot, where others, you can see, remember I was doing this block out and I said I'd color it in. It's working fine. Saw my neighbor when they came back from Hong Kong. And that was doing the lunar festival over there. So that's what those are from. Some, you know, I did the strips. Others I didn't. This is a little note of that week. And then the weeklies. You see, I continue to block off, sometimes with markers, sometimes with my pen. Speaking of pens, I do still have the Bestie one to do. This was when, yep, this was the weekend that I no more meds. So I got my sticker from Leoba, and that is all I did. I have not done anything since. I'm very slow, but I have been having to rest a lot. So working on here, we actually did a Bob's Discount Furniture walk on Saturday, and it felt like it was going to kill me. But it wasn't just Bob's that we went to. We went to a couple other places because we have some furniture that we need to replace that has been ruined. And surprisingly enough, we did get snow. Shocking, Monday. And here we are Monday again, and it's a cool day. So I have other blockings that I have already done, not with pencil, but with the stickers. And I'm all ready for April. So I'm going to go ahead and stop here because I have a lot of classes that I missed that I need to get caught up on and just kind of getting my day going. So I can especially get this out. And I do promise, I plan to get the Bestie that I got, which is the purple one, and to get some more things. I'm going to get some artwork out to you that I'm just, dabbling and everything like that. So thank you for joining me. I appreciate your patience. And please let me know in the comments on any of my videos. I'm the one that responds. It's not an AI. It's all me. And as soon as I see that I have a comment, I try to very quickly get back to you. So thank you so much and have a great day and week.